Ahoy, welcome aboard the last train home. Few upgrades that we're in the middle of doing, saving the goods so we earn back resources when we finish a project. Things are progressing pretty nicely. Temperatures are really dropping. And so we've built all the stoves that we need to so far. Got ammunition being crafted. We've got a couple of cook spaces that we need to fill. Oh no, we've got another aircraft. The artillery car opens fire with the machine gun and the aircraft is gone. It cost us 100 ammunition to ward off that threat. We have the opportunity to buy more tier 3 weapons, so we will do that. We have quite the bank balance and a few spare older class weapons that we can sell. Major, we have a problem. Multiple soldiers have reported feeling sick in the last few days. The thought of disease outbreak makes you wince because you know how it would be almost impossible to stop in the conditions you live in. Soldiers crowded for months in cold enclosed spaces. Typhoid. We could try and enforce more strict hygiene rules, which I think is good. The doctor doesn't think it will make much of a difference. We can just do hygiene rules, or we can isolate the sick and destroy all sources of infection. I think we should do that. We might lose supplies as a result. The rules are discussed and set. There will be no sharing of plates, utensils or clothing. Everyone shall wash their hands as often as possible and any contact with the sick is forbidden. A special area is dedicated to quarantine and any food that might have been contaminated has been destroyed. We lose 123 food. Keeping the rules is difficult and sometimes impossible. The atmosphere soon becomes heavy. Luckily, these efforts are successful. 4 of our crew have gained an illness. We already have 2 that are seriously ill. Or that was... Were they already in the hospital car? Yeah, they were. So they just got worse. Yeah, we have more illnesses. Antonin, Max, Kamil, Pavel. Everyone is falling sick with typhoid. Even one of the doctors is ill as well. Fortunately, we have 4 doctors. But they're out of action for 1 day for the ill and 2 days for the seriously ill. Sped up somewhat by the doctor's skill. So let's move out. Team 1's trying to catch up, but we've got a big hairpin turn here. We'll stop at the next station, Tuck. And they have herbs and cloth, so we will take that. Right. It seems to be going faster having the 2 doctors on board. Nothing left for us to do. We will push on through the night. Still haven't had a chance to finish off the insulation of the artillery car. But we are keeping that empty at night. Oh no, we can stabilize the temperature in the artillery car. It must have finished. So we have 8 off for a whole day. So I think we might just travel. We have a few supplies. The soup's being made. Your advisor brings an urgent matter to your attention. You were led through the train to a car with a firing slit. The panel has been removed and daylight shudders through with a fierce biting wind. He hands you a pair of binoculars and you scan the horizon. You spot a wrecked train in the distance. Further, there are signs of battle took place here. Going with a full squad, we have 2 rookies who've never really seen combat, one of our train drivers as well as one of our cooks. Feel like they need to see some fighting.
Zásobovací vlak. V tomhle počasí se nedá říct, co a kdy se stalo. Tohle je důležitá zásobovací cesta, takže bílí nejspíš budou mít poblíž tábor. Pojďme podél kolejí a setkáme se s nimi, ať zjistíme, co se děje.
Myslíš, že je to ten samý zásobovací vlak, o kterém nám bílí slíbili, že se s ním potkáme v Irkutsku?
Ak ho dostali červený, prečo by tam nechávali taký náklad?
Něco tady hrozně smrdí.
Lots of supply trains going missing. We were supposed to pick one up. but it didn't show up.
Ach bože, takový masakr. Rudým se nějak
And we've been
podařilo
basically
přemoct
told
tábor
that
bílých.
the whites are now our enemy
že
as
se
well.
snažili napadnout tak dobře bráněnou pozíciu.
Nejen, že se snažili. Oni uspěli.
A zatímco tady otálíme, nejspíš se pohodlně usazují v zákopech a kulometných hnízdech. Rozviňte se a zajistěte tábor dřív, než jim dojde, že jsme tady a obrátí ty kulomety proti nám.
Hledám kryt.
Okay, so there is a firebase up ahead on the train tracks that we need to take. Looks like the whites were overrun. Dominic's taken damage already. Oh, sorry, Vladimir. Vladimir's taken damage.
Připraven, pane! Zaujímám pozici.
Got access to an artillery piece.
Připravenější
Grab
už
these
nebudu.
supplies while we're here.
Ano?
Get the medic on the artillery piece. It might be able to help us assault this
Pane?
encampment.
Hledám kryt.
Čekám na rozkazy.
Let's have a look and see.
Nepřítel!
About
Poslouchám,
5
pane.
visible, one coming towards us in the
Ano,
trench,
pane, provedu.
and the tracks are broken up ahead.
Poslouchám.
Let's send them a present.
Přede mnou se nesou. Podívám se.
Ano. Ano, pane, provedu.
As you can see, the squad has a lot of firepower with these upgraded weapons.
Poslouchám. Přesně tak, pane. Rozkoumám to. Vidím nepřítele.
Připravenější už ne...
They are all within range, so we'll be able to clear them out easily. Got a machine gun nest up there we can steal.
Rozumím.
Vaše rozkazy, pane?
If he hurries up, we will be able to use that to defend.
Vypadá to, že část kolejí je poškozená. Najděte opravářskou sadu a spravte je, aby mohl náš vlak projet. Ale dávejte pozor na rudé. Snadno se nevzdají. Zvlášť poté, co porazili bílé.
There are a lot of defensive
Ne, to asi ne,
positions that
pane.
we can take.
Pane?
Povídejte.
Got an anti-tank gun.
Když něco najdu, můžu si to nechat, pane?
Let's set everyone up in the trenches.
Co je uvnitř.
We may have to defend this section of railway.
Přesně tak. Ano.
Ano.
Našla jsem opravářskou sadu.
Slouchám, pane.
We'll get the howitzer to face the right direction. If we are going to defend, it'll be useful.
Hledám kryt.
Have to make sure we don't bombard our own troops, though.
Ano.
We have another machine gun.
Ano.
Get some bodies on the anti-tank gun.
Zde. Poslouchám. Připraven, pane.
All right.
Povídejte.
Jasná věc.
Turn him around the face the right way.
Ano,
There's an
pane.
injured troop out here.
Čekám na rozkazy.
Where's my medic?
Připraven, pane.
Let's see if we can heal him and find out what happened.
Čekám.
She's on the field gun, that's right. Send her out to see if we can heal this guy.
Je to jen
We can.
tu. Presúvam sa.
Let's have a look around. There might be more. There's a guy up on the ridgeline here, next to a deceased person. The healing's working.
Dobře, jdu tam.
We just gained some ammo. Oh, he's alive. We can control him now.
Už jdu.
Povídejte.
Saved his life. Get him on the machine gun instead.
Jsem připravena.
I guess we'll heal this guy too.
škrábnutí.
Ano. Kryjem sa.
Rozkazy, pane?
Alright, so we've got 2 extra infantry to help
Tohle
us.
místo bude stačit.
Čekám.
Zde.
Let's set up a defensive field with our machine gunners.
Připraven, pane. Čekám na rozkazy. Ano?
We'll get our soldiers off of the emplacements because they're more useful with their skills.
Zaujímám pozici.
Let's go down here and see who's down here.
Rozkazy? Rozumím.
Oh, we have another injured person.
Jsem připravena. Budeš žít.
Okay, that's three. We may as well repair the tracks now, I guess.
Ano? Hledám kryt.
These missions have either been ambushes or the battlefield expands and you keep moving up the line.
Ano?
So we'll see what they've chosen today.
Ano? Jdu na pozici.
Povídejte. Jsem připravena. Žádný problém.
Set these guys up at the back line for the moment while we repair and see what happens.
Rozkazy?
Okay, we have 3 machine guns, an anti-tank gun, and a howitzer, which needs another crewman. So once the medic's finished her job,
Povídejte.
we'll use... Who will we use? Jusan for now.
Poslouchám.
Martin,
Rozumím.
actually. Jusan's way too valuable on the battlefield.
Ano?
Ano?
Majore, zvědi, které jsem vyslal, se vrátili s velmi znepokojivými zprávami.
Zde?
V okolí je obrovský pluk rudých.
Čekám.
Vede je generál Morozov.
Zaujímám pozici.
Bojím se, že chce napadnout tento tábor vší silou, i když je jim zima a mají hlad.
Ano?
Yep, it's a defense mission.
na útok.
Ale jsme špatně ve zbrojení a dochází nám munice.
Ano, soudruhu. Toho jsem si dobře vědom. Brzy přijede náš zasobovací vlak. To znamená jídlo, léky a také zbraně. Ty zbraně jsme měli dostat už před 2 týdny.
To je šílenství. Nepřítel obsadil naše kulometná hnízda.
Připravte se na útok!
Generále, musíme to přehodnotit. Naše ztráty budou obrovské.
Co teď děláme? Děláme pro Rusko. Čeká nás poslední boj. Jsme to my, lidé, hrdinové, kdo sjednotí naši vlast. I kdyby to znamenalo jistou smrt. Kupředu za vlast! Za naše vítězství!
Já to nechápem.
Okay.
Tento tábor má
That
dobrou obranu.
guy,
Má banda
he's
hlavních
responsible for
premrznutých
our
Rusov vůbec
situation.
nějakou šancu?
Husté sněžení, útulné příkopy, těžké kulomety? Na to se snadno zvyká. Morozov s tím bude počítat.
Postarám se o to, pane.
he killed our original major,
Poslouchám.
Major Gazdik, who was arguably more qualified for the job
Zde?
than myself.
Schovám se.
Povídejte.
Připravený.
He crashed a train into us head on and we lost our last train.
Tak, to bude stačit.
Let's set up a landmine over here. I liked the landmine. It proved to be useful in the last defense that we did.
Jde se na to.
When we came face to face with our first heavy tank. Set another one up here. Take cues from where the machine gun nests are pointed.
Víc nemám. Připraven.
6 seconds. How many do you reckon?
Zaujímám.
Jsou tady! Buďte ve střehu! Neplýtvejte municí a dávejte pozor na křídla!
Okay, we've got grenadiers at the front line to make sure no infantry take cover. We've got 3 machine gun nests, we've got the howitzer, we've got landmines. We've got a field of fire with 2 light machine guns. I think we will give them a fight. We've got to repel 4 attacks though.
Nepřítel. Zde.
These guys are running straight for our landmine.
Mám ho na mušci.
They ran around it. That's unfortunate. Let's blow these guys up in the cover.
Poslouchám, pane.
Tohle nevyhrajete, Morozové. Stáhněte se a nechte nás na pokoji. Myslete na svoje vojáky.
Legionáři, říkal jsem, že budete litovat toho, že jste odmítli spolupráci. Soudruzi! Útok!
Zošalel. Posílá svojich vojaků do mlynčeka na meso. Kvůli čomu?
Nezešílel. Nemá na vybranou. Má povinnost vůči své zemi. Stejně jako my vůči naší nové republice.
Můžeme ho zabít a ušetřit mu problémy s nemožným rozhodováním.
Let's try and kill him.
Jeho vojáci možná budou mít víc rozumu a utečou.
Za pokus to možná stojí. Kvůli jeho vojákům.
We use our scout Vladimir. We're going to run ahead. And we're going to spot for the artillery.
Za majora Gazdíka!
See if we can't knock him on the head, literally.
Za slavu Ruska!
Prozkoumám to.
Whoa, there's a lot coming. Where is he? There he is. Call in artillery.
Přátelé, Bůh žehnej vašim duším.
Totally
To se je
cheese.
větr. Bude žať výchlicu.
We saved a lot of lives, though, I'm going to
Tolik
say.
mrtvých. Pár se nám jich podařilo zachránit. Ale
Do krytu.
tak málo z tolika. Vrátíme se k vlaku.
Ano, pane.
I don't know. I think we saved a lot of lives, not having to fight 3 more waves.
Našla jsem klíč.
Morozov got to go in unceremonious fashion.
Ano, pane.
Zaujímám
Why would we give him a fair fight? He threw a train at us.
Připraven. Jasná věc.
All right, it's time to roll out.
Čekám na rozkazy.
We saved 3 lives, as well as avoided the deaths of many others. I'd call that a success. I do wonder what's going to become of these soldiers that we found, though.
Ano.
We do have enough space if needed. We had to find out what happened to the supply lines, as they never made it to us. General Morozov was there, and we squished him like a bug. Very nice. It is an exhausting journey back to the train. Your soldiers give an account of the mission and are forced to repeat it again and again as your advisor presses them for the details. They'd returned from a confrontation that had no winners or losers. Some were stunned, others were lost in thought, some in shock, because the dead could not be counted. You catch your advisor's eye and he removes his spectacles, dabs them with a handkerchief, and then puts them back on. He's visibly shaken. Quite unexpectedly, someone breaks into song. Your advisor nods approvingly, digs his elbows into your side, and is encouraging. He wants us to sing. Hey Slovaks, there still lies the Slovak language, as long as our faithful heart beats for our nation. There lives the Slovak spirit. It will live for ages. Thunder and hell, in vain are your rages against us. You recognize it for what it is, an elegy and a hymn to Slavic brotherhood. A fallen Slav is always honored, whether friend or foe. For better or worse, Major, I imagine this day will be one to be remembered. So a very anticlimactic end to General Morozov. But, you know what, he had it coming. The victims of our typhoid epidemic should be solved in a day or two. It will be dawn soon. The temperature wasn't too bad tonight. We have more than enough coal to reach Vladivostok now. We have an abundance of cloth and herbs, so we might upgrade our uniforms and equipment, explosives and medikits. We're cooking soup and apple pie, just to keep the spirits up. We took a bit of a shock to the morale. Coffee only increases work efficiency. Your train stopped at another small station unexpected to find in these parts. The station looked recently renovated, yet empty and abandoned. We've been to a place like this before. It's called Jeznikov. Jaroslav immediately recognized the feeling. He stopped everybody. The third sister. She must be here somewhere. Let's find her hut. Who? Says Yosef. I thought I was dreaming. Those old hags we saw, it wasn't a dream? Oh, well, Aldrich wasn't even there, but anyway. Ah, yes, I do remember. Let's go get the witch. They followed a rocky path into the woods. Soon the smell of well-roasted meat guided them to a tiny hut. My dear soldiers, welcome. Would you like to play a little game with me and blow my horns? Soldiers amused agreed. That made her very happy. They had no idea about the danger they had willingly put themselves in. Well, we know the rules, so we have to ask permission. Fie, of course you can blow the horns. It would make no sense to ask you otherwise, wouldn't it? Then we want to blow the first one softly. Even though Aldrich blew the first horn gently, there was a noise of 1,000 sirens. Their hostess seemed aggravated by their correct decision. Ha! Beginner's luck. Blow another one, my dear soldiers. And it was the second one louder. Joseph approached the horn and blew. There was a pleasant interplay of several notes. The woman was suddenly silent. It was not clear what she thought of them. And that's the last. Yaroslav blew the last horn. It was silent. The old witch tried to hide her fury behind a smile. She rewarded them for visiting all three sisters and said goodbye with words of wisdom. There are no enemies in life. No contestants in war, my dear Slavs. Only individuals who are trying to survive for the time that they have. Nothing more, nothing less. So we get some goulash and a vodka. That's underwhelming. Taking a moment to upgrade the living space on the slight chance that we get more legionaries. The white soldiers we saved didn't come with us. They just disappeared into the white. And then we will have a fully capable train. Full speed through the night. The first time we've used overboost. And we are making very steady progress. I'm just watching to make sure that we don't take any damage. She goes alright, this old girl, with 9 cars attached. Coming into the next station soon. Gotta go send a few teams out to loot while we pull in. Soon after stopping at the station, one of the soldiers comes to your cabin clutching a piece of paper. A postal worker has given me this message from the whites. Your soldier hands you a telegram. We are out of ammunition. Stop. Major offensive imminent. Stop. Trucks waiting near the mine. Stop. Can't get through enemy. Stop. To any ally, protect the convoy. Stop. Reds must not hold the mine. Stop. The message ends with the details and the position of the convoy. It seems like they are preoccupied with keeping control of the mine, and their efforts appear to be paying off. According to messages that have been intercepted, the wipes have been pushed back, and they do truly require help. Ludwig Kraus has reported that someone's stolen a blanket and a medikit. On our way to the mine, your squad has little difficulty getting relatively close to the mine. The Reds have been very focused on their efforts here. In the distance, your soldiers can hear the constant rumble of artillery. The mine is huge. From a distance, your soldiers can see hundreds, if not thousands of Reds defending it, and almost as many white soldiers in the trenches around the mine. This is where the convoy was trying to pass. There's a collapsed bridge that has prevented the Reds from being flanked. We're going to start. Come to the edge of the village, and you observe trucks stationed along between buildings.
Ten konvoj, nebo spíš to, co z něj zbylo, by měl být přímo před námi. Jdeme!
What would an RTS be without a convoy mission? There they are.
Už jdu. Jdu na pozici.
Nadviazali jsme kontakt s tými nákladiakmi. Všetci jsou tu. Můžeme vyrazit.
Cesta vpřed bude nebezpečná. Držte se u nákladáků a poskytujte jim podporu.
Yep, convoy mission. So we have to keep up with them, keep them alive, stay in front, while also picking up all the supplies throughout this village. Pretty capable squad, nice mix of classes. 3 grenadiers, a little bit heavy on the grenadiers. Get up the road ahead and see if there's any danger. Yep, we've got a squad. There is no real cover here. We're just gonna RT them. We do have an abundance of artillery shells, so I'm not shy.
Poslouchám.
As General Morozov discovered in the last mission. We dropped it on his head before the battle had even commenced.
Ano? Mně se neschováš.
Ano?
Bayonet and a sniper rifle. Oh, the machine gun taking him out before we could cross the distance to bayonet him.
Přidávám do kroku. Jdu tam. Rozkazy? To by šlo.
Send off on a scouting mission while we finish off this last guy.
Co se děje? Oblast je čistá. Jako by se stalo.
Here come the trucks. So we have limited time. There is one stash of metal back here. We'll send someone back to grab it. Metal is our major priority at the moment.
Připraven. Jsem na cestě. Poslouchám.
It's heading up the trail.
Rozumím.
Rozkazy?
We are entering the outskirts of the mine.
Jdu na pozici.
Lots of supplies, no sign of enemy.
Tak se pozrieme, čo tam je. Vidím nepřítele.
I spoke too soon.
Rozkazy?
We'll shoot that and blow it
Můžete
up.
se spolehnout. Stoj, seberu všechno, co najdu.
That woke everyone up though.
Do posledního
Let's go and meet the
dechu,
commandant with the bayonet.
nepřítele.
Oh, we have a squad coming in. We'll call RT on them.
Ano. Přesně tak.
Just in time.
Ano?
Rozkazy? Ano.
Need to go and get that metal. I keep turning them around.
Pane?
Počúvam. Presúvam sa.
Rozkazy, pane? Ano. Když něco najdu, můžu si to nechat, pane?
Because we have limited
Podívám
time,
se.
I'm making more use of pause.
Jde se na to.
We need to hurry and send up a team. What have we got here? Looks like a blocked gate.
Do posledního dechu.
Vaše
We're going to
rozkazy?
need explosives.
Rozumiem.
Vypadá to, že jsme v suchu.
Som tu. Už idem.
Jestli mají nákladáky projet tímhle mrtvým bodem, musíme otevřít tuhle bránu.
Je
Where
to
are
jedna
the
z těch
explosives?
situací, která se dá vyřešit výbuchom. Zkusíme tu v okolí nájsť výbušniny.
Rudí střílejí na konvoj. Zastavte je!
Áno.
Okay.
Rozumiem.
Nepřítel.
We might have to move up ahead. There they are down there.
Jasné, chápem.
Nepriateľ!
Rozkazy, pane? Mně se neschováš.
Pick him off, please, Alfred. Thank you.
Podívám se.
Som tu. Podľa rozkazu.
Našla jsem výbušniny.
So there's a gully that we have to go down. Oh, he's throwing a grenade. Get out of
Áno,
there.
pane.
Get out of there. No. Oh,
Už idem.
we did take some damage. There was a bit of lag there while it worked out whether we died or not.
Jasná vec.
Myslím, že ten byl poslední.
Very lucky.
Připraven.
Grenades are a one shot if you're very close.
Ano? Jdu do
Tak to
krytu.
by bolo. Áno.
Right, the
Rozkazy,
gate is
pane?
about to explode. Excellent. Let's move on.
Můžeme pokračovat.
Take the high
Ano,
road.
pane?
We have another bridge to fix.
Zaujímám pozici.
Trucks are on their way down the mountain.
Vidím nepřítele.
We have contact. Our riflemen and scout are very, very fast, so they always run ahead of the team.
Mám ho na mušce.
Enemy sniper will take them out. Try and get either the machine gunner or the grenadier. They're the most pressing threat after that. Form up on the cover. Grenadier got it. He took a burst of machine gun fire for his trouble, managed to dodge it. Got another small house up here to explore. No doubt that's where the repair kit will be. We've got a machine gun nest on the other side. Let's throw a grenade.
Ano?
This will be Yaroslav's first ever grenade.
Poslouchám! Když něco najdu, můžu si to nechat, pane?
He was our workshop engineer for a very long time.
Rozkazy, pane?
Poslouchám. Postarám se o to, pane.
Let's get up there and finish him off too.
Rychlý přesun.
Don't worry, he came to us. Machine gun nest is down.
Podíváme se, co je uvnitř. Zaměřuju. Útočím! Jdu do krytu.
Žádný pohyb.
Right, the trucks are on their way, but they will stop at the bridge.
Ale dávejte si pozor na rudé.
Podíváme se, co je uvnitř.
There's the repair kit, some fuel, some more metal.
Poslouchám.
Našla jsem opravářskou sadu.
Ano?
Jdu do krytu. Vaše rozkazy, pane? Poslouchám.
Get one to repair it, the rest can keep
Pane,
moving up the
vidím
trail.
nepřítele. Připraven. Mám ho na mušce.
Ano? Za republiku!
He had to go the long way. Oh, they're coming down the side. Ambush. We need to dig him out of that.
Do posledního dechu. Pane.
Sniper battle. Team putting too much pressure on him to get a good shot.
Ano. Podíváme se, co je uvnitř.
Opravy jsou hotové.
Right, the trucks are about to roll out.
Co se děje?
Jsem na cestě.
Rozkazy? Jdu tam. Ano.
Táto továreň vyzerá,
It's like a roadblock up ahead.
čas veselo rozpadá. Na cestě je množstvo prekážok. Musíme jich odpratať.
Vidím nepřítele.
Oh, there's a guy next to the barrel. Let's blow him up.
Můžete se spolehnout.
Hello. And him too.
Vidím nepřítele.
They took splash damage, not finishing them. Gunfire will finish it.
Za republiku! Ano? Vypadá to, že jsme v suchu.
Pane? Jsem na cestě.
Better blow those up before the trucks get too close.
Vaše rozkazy, pane?
Hate to blow the trucks up just because they parked up next to the barrel.
Môžeme pokračovať. Posledný kúsok.
One final push. Let's see what we've got to deal with. We've got one artillery strike, so if it's a big squad, we can just drop it on their head. Oh, that's like the first time I've seen the contextual skill in a big mission. Let's see what we get. 2 pieces of meat and some gold.
Podíváme se, co je uvnitř.
I've probably missed heaps of loot by not bringing my burglars.
Seberu všechno, co najdu.
Rudí střílejí na konvoj.
Oh no, I've left the trucks
Zastavte
behind.
je.
Get back there. Hate to fail it now just because I ran off to get loot. Oh, there's 5 there. Drop the hammer. Dig them out with a grenade.
Poslouchám. Hledám kryt.
They ran as soon as they heard him utter those words.
Jdu do krytu. Moudrá volba.
Ano? Rozkazy? Rozumím.
Right, that's the end of another mission. Saving the convoy, despite being told by the whites that we're the enemy.
Dobrá práce, vojáci.
We want the experience and rewards. Our mission was to escort the trucks. We tried and succeeded. Yaroslav will get a medal and go up 2 levels. Lots of spoils from the map itself and overabundance of coal. One of the soldiers from the trucks gets out and signals for vehicles to continue towards the battle line. The trucks drive away at speed. A white soldier from one of the trucks approaches. Thank you, my friend. It may not seem like much, but it's better to have a few bullets to hit them with rather than just the butt of a rifle, isn't it? Just remember to keep 1 bullet for yourself. He's a little bit unhinged. His macabre sense of humour and disconcertingly maniacal laugh are having an unsettling effect on the team. He offered us the food. Alright, time for more advanced stoves. Just so we can deal with -4 if it comes along. The kitchen car. And we have enough for 1 more. But I don't think we need 1 more. Build it up. That might increase our coal consumption somewhat. I did have a lot of coal, so that's one of the reasons why I went faster before. The coal consumption is going to go up quite a lot, so I'm going to turn them off during the day. Just cycling through all the cars. Off, 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 and we will save a bunch of coal that way. Pushing along at full speed again because I let the threat get a little bit too high. Going faster seems to make it drop a... The typhoid epidemic has been dealt with. We're only dealing with injuries again, no more sickness. And I have been sending out the teams when they go out with the cold weather equipment appropriate to the weather. Final stop of the chapter at Chita. We will continue. Your advisor intercepts you as you're walking through the train and he looks perturbed, lost in thought. Farther up the train you hear soldiers singing and cheering. Major, we have some news from home. Our provisional government has succeeded. Czechoslovakia is an independent nation. It's about time. Yes, says Betty. I've heard rumors that this would happen. Max says, well, agreed. But what sort of a nation have we won, hey? Betty says, why does it matter? We have land and freedom. We have a future. Your advisor turns to the soldiers, angrily fanning the smoke from their cigarettes. There was a declaration, a Bill of Rights, very progressive, I believe. A historic occasion, to be sure. Today, the history of Czechoslovak Republic begins. Mark it well, a country born from so much death. There is a note of resignation in your advisor's voice, and you leave him to his sullen suckiness.
O tom masakru nedokážu psát. Zkoušel jsem to několikrát. Ale nakonec se mi prostě nedostávalo slov. Postačí, když řeknu, že jsem naší vládě přestal věřit. Byl jsem veterán z válek jiných lidí. Přežil jsem a nemohl jsem na to být moc hrdý. Morozov, generál Rudých, byl poražen. To je pravda. Ale naše vítězství nás přišlo draho. Tolik smrti a utrpení. Bylo to horší než válka. Bylo to nesmyslné. Co jsme to provedli? Jedinou útěchou mi byla odvaha a přesvědčení našeho velícího důstojníka, který se v naší nejtemnější chvíli projevil jako skutečný vůdce. Major nás tím vším provedl a probudil v nás tichou, leč neutuchající víru v budoucnost. Nakonec se asi dá říct, že jsem tomu taky začal věřit. Ale jak jsme se blížili k cíli, nedokázal jsem dělat víc, než radit majorovi, když mě o to požádal. Protože jsem měl pocit, jako by můj život už skončil. Jako bych už neměl pro co žít.